Hello, this is Plum Silver. I'm going to do a draw here this morning after I pull these cards to give me the subject that I was going to be doing. And I wasn't sure who I was going to do today, so I laid these four cards. I have the gift into the house of the gentleman, the lily in the house of the lady, then I've got the whip at the top, which is usually my top cards is going to be a subject. So I'm always trying to find out if it's going to be for a man, a woman, and a subject. The subject is kind of at the top, what the subject's going to be about. Right away, after I laid the lily in the house of lady, I went, gee, Lady Diana. I went, okay. Now, I had no idea today happens to be the anniversary of the death the accident. I don't know if she passed away on the 31st, but the 30th, I think, was the incident. I'm not exactly sure. It's one of those 2 days because I seen conflicting information on it on the internet because I think she died the next day. I'm not sure. Okay, I'm not going to go into the detail of the story about what happened, but I want you to pay attention here that we have the whip and the mice card. I need to go find out where that is. And also the book, which happens to be in its own house. All these cards are repeating in its own house, except the lily and the bouquet, which will also be important to go look. We've got the mice in the house of dog, the dog in the house of mice. They reflect each other. And then we got the whip in the house, its own house. It was a war, there's an enemy. Okay, so it was a war, it was a battle. There was like something that was, there was an attack, or it was a war, it was a battle. I guess that could be a chase, yeah, and it's not, it really shows this is happening, and it's definitely a mystery because look at that. The mystery is much deeper than we think. And it's got, it was almost like sort of an agenda in a way, an agenda, a contract. I mean, eventually we might end up like trying to figure that out. Now, also the four corners here were showing something very interesting. There's a child, and there was something to do with her children, or maybe potential children she could have, because she was only like 36, so she could have more children with her future man that she was with. And I don't know, that could have been very dangerous for it to grow into the house and have the key of it, like the gift of having the key. This was an obstacle to the house who's going to end up keeping it, so they had to cut that away. And the man here in the house could have been her husband. Well, this man had to be cut away. I think it was even just literally, it cut this man through this kingdom that this man could have been through with being connected to Lady Di. We have also the card of the star in its own house. We have got quite a few repeating saying that. Yeah, I think that she went back to her source, after too much trouble to protect. I don't know. This could be a highly protected. This could be her destiny, but her destiny was to go back to her source. And this she was back with the stars. Okay, and that would be an important point to try to study the cards. I'm going to try to do other ones to show. We also have the house in the writer in the house of the writer, and the writer in its house. So these are also again confirm something very strong that I'm gonna have to look at this a little deeper. It's not an easy one to read right now. It just happened to be on the anniversary of Lady Di's accident, and so I thought, wow, this morning, just to suddenly fall into the subject, I thought I'm going to record just a quick short one and maybe do another one in the next couple of days that elaborates this a little bit more. So I'll let it absorb. I just wanted to point the important cards. We're going to have to look at the four in the middle when we knight her and everything. And so I'm going to let that simmer in my mind for the day. And Grand Tableau for me is kind of something I do almost every couple of days, just to get into the flow and try to do a quick reading for you. But interestingly, we have a very deep mystery here. I'm not going to be able to tell you the answer, but we have enemies. and that was a war. Okay, and the enemy, there was a man in the house of snake, and he caused a lot of trouble, you know, and that's it. To the bear, to basically the bear could be also the mother, you know, there was a change, something, not the mother, but well, the mother, yeah, and that was troubling. All right, hopefully you like this, and I'll continue with this Lady Di reading Grand Tableau within the next couple of days. Thank you.